What's up? I forgot it started. I didn't know we were rolling yet. Even though I clicked start. Alright, whatever. This movie here. That's right. The 8th plague. The girl got a little messy with a hot dog. She was eating ketchup all over. I don't know what happened there. I learned how to eat hot dogs at a young age, but she apparently didn't, because whatever. This movie is called The 8th Plague. I guess it's like, I don't remember what the other 7 were, I guess. I think they were biblical, weren't they? I don't know. This here, according to horrormovies.ca, whatever that means, I guess they couldn't afford a .com. It says should easily be at the top of anyone's indie list for 2006. If you say so, horrormovies.ca. It was about this. Alright, it started out this girl. She was in this, like, it looked like a prison. It was abandoned apparently because she was the only one there and she wasn't locked up, so I don't know. She was just running around in this prison. I don't know how she got there. And she sees this guy in the corner looking at the wall, and then he turns around and his eyeballs are missing. You're like, oh no, I'm scared now. So that's it. It cuts away. I think he attacked her or something. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. And this movie starts. The credits go on for about 3 minutes. It's just credits. No, nothing. Just a screen and like directed by, written by, and it just drug on and on. After all the credits were done, the 8th plague came up, and then it starts. Oh boy, it started. Woo. This girl, this other girl, different girl, she's at like an office, and she's trying to do her work, and this nerdy cheese ball's hitting on her, and she's like, get away from me, I got my parents' grave to go see. He asked her out on a date, she was like, no, I gotta go visit my parents' grave site. So she left and went. She's at the cemetery looking at her parents' gravesite, and some girl sneaks up on her and says she's there visiting her sister. I don't know, whatever. And she left the gravesite, and she's all flipping out. Like, what's she flipping out for? Apparently her sister was supposed to be there with her. They never miss the death of the anniversary of their parents' death. They never miss this. It's like a yearly celebration. And so they, she was flipping out. She was like, my sister would miss this for the world. But then come to find out her sister was on a camping trip, so maybe she would miss it. You know, camping's fun. Maybe she's enjoying that camping trip. So she's like, well, I know my sister. She would have been back, yada yada. I'm going to go look for her. So it's like midnight. Her friend suggested wait till morning so her and her boyfriend could go with the girl up in the mountains and look for her sister. So I guess this was like her friend. They didn't really explain. I guess she was at her house. I hope she was her friend trying to do stuff with her boyfriend. But the next morning they go up in this mountain and they come up on a tent. In the tent there's this bag. I guess it was her sister's bag, and there's stuff in it. So she's like, hey, it's my sister's bag. And they go to the police because the boyfriend's a genius. So he's like, hey, let's go tell the police. So they go, and it's like Mayberry in there. You got like one dude playing darts, and the other guy is just sitting there clipping his fingernails. And he's like, I'll be right with you, and whatever. They take forever. They're just stupid cops, you know. Just a pig is a pig, a cop is a cop, you know, whatever. So eventually they tell them to get out of there and go out on their own, but then the girl mentions a prison, and the cops are like, well, prison, and it's an abandoned prison, and there's a story behind it that we don't know yet as the viewer. And so they're like, alright, well, the head sheriff's like, hey, Barney Fife, take him up there to the prison. It's on this mountain. Go show them around and see if they can't find her sister. And he was like, oh, and take, I forgot the dude's name, take somebody with you. And so they go to pick him up, and they get to this, they're driving out there, and he's like, we're going to pick up this guy. He used to be a guard at the prison. So they get there, and there's this dude chopping wood, and this guy, right, he's an actor, of course, it's a movie, so he's an actor, but he's there with his shirt off, chopping wood, and he's like this flabby, fat, hairy-chested dude with his shirt off, and apparently he's supposed to be actually cool as the role. He's supposed to be a good-looking dude, because the girl, like, with the boyfriend, she's in the back over there looking at him, giggling and stuff. This dude's this fat, hairy dude, so I don't know if that's her thing or what, but I don't know. If I was an actor, maybe he only had like 2 days to prepare for this role, because if I was an actor and I knew I had a shirts off scene, you know, I would stop eating, you know, cake and maybe do a push-up or something, but, like, apparently this guy loves his cake, because he didn't. No preparation involved. He just walked out there and did a shirt topless scene thing. But anyways, that's... He's the one making the big bucks, so I guess he could be flabby if he wants. But he says, I'm not going up there with you guys. That prison's crazy. He used to be a guard there. I don't remember if I said that. He used to be a prison guard. But they convince him. She's like, my sister's all I have left. My parents are dead. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, I'll go. Didn't take much to convince him. You know, if I didn't want to go somewhere, you know, you'd have to give me like $1,000 or something to go. I wouldn't go. But he's like, alright, I'll go now. Better about it. So they went. They went to this prison, and they split up to look around. And they like start looking around this prison. And they're looking around and looking at stuff, and then of course the boyfriend and his girlfriend, they go in the prison cell. They get split up to go look at their buildings. Scooby-Doo split up. Here we go again. They go off and they go in a prison, one of the cells, because they're in a cell block, and they start, you know, stripping and you know. What crazy people do in scary situations is they get naked and have sex. And they hear noises and they put their clothes on. And first of all, I wouldn't have gone in a prison cell. Okay, the only way you're going to get me in a prison cell is in handcuffs, alright? That's it. But he's like, stay here, I'm going to go in. She's scared, of course. I wouldn't stay in no prison cell. And he leaves her. And, where the drama starts happening. Oh, and I forgot to say, on the way there, they were driving and they almost ran over this dude laying in the middle of the road while they were headed to this prison after they picked up Grizzly Adams. They were headed out there and they almost ran over this guy laying in the middle of the road, and they thought he was dead, but he was just drunk and passed out. Like, let's take him along with us. Just who I'd like to have in my party. You know, let's pick up this drunk guy. He'll sober up before we get there. Let's take him with us. They ended up leaving him at the Jeep and locking him to the steering wheel, handcuffing him to it. And I forgot about him though. But he's still at the Jeep, seeing stuff. He's the first one to die. Something attacks him. I don't know. He was stupid. And they go back and dude left the girl in the prison cell, and eventually